Yeah, man, say all praises to Yahweh, Barshim, Yahweh Shai, Barshim Rakakadash, and Dublin and State pastors and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there pushes truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. And this is the brother from James from Jamaica camp. And today I know my video. And the so-called looking Latino Jake. I come up to the brothers in camp and pull out a gun in front of the brother them. And this is an example for sure, say, how people, two people, them hate the ways of the Heavenly Father. It's because of them trust in oppression and perverseness and steer their on. So St. John 3 and verse 9 saying, this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light. Just like even a cockroach. If you even notice, certain time, or for example, say you have some whole house, people might rent out some whole house more time, and you might be visit your house for 2 days and the light not turn on. And when you come home and turn on the light, you see a lot of cockroach on the wall, and I run for find some place to physically hide. Well, that is Jake now, 2,000 people. You see, when the word of the Heavenly Father come out, you see me, it cut them to them spirit, and them don't like it. So them try to do something to make themselves feel comfortable. If I even kill you. Just like when I do to the prophet them back then. Because they always, you see me, want to kill the prophets them. Scripture tell you that too. St. John 19, 3 and 19 again. And this is a condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light. Them love this way of life out. And this world is darkness. Yo. Scripture says gross darkness to people. Because their deeds were evil. Oh, people, these evil, and them don't want to turn to Yahweh Bashim Shai, because them see the ways of the Heavenly Father right now in this society as a burden, because wickedness glorified. Read one more scripture and then me play this video. This is Hebrews 4 and verse 12 say, for the word of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, because it goes straight to the spirit. Yo. The word of the Heavenly Father goes straight to the spirit, piercing even to dividing asunder of soul and spirit, as me I say, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart, meaning mind. So this word of the Heavenly Father cut out people. A lot of time they want to get physical. You see, with the word cut them. Because as we say, them hate the ways of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Scripture say, let the multitude that was born in vain perish. And 2,000 people get put to death on this side. Because the Lord now did the whole nation of Israel on this side. So if I born back in the kingdom and in right mind. Anyway, I get into this video now. And then afterward, I continue on some scriptures. Basically.
Warfare are not carnal. All weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Okay? All weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We don't go around with guns. We don't go around with weapons. Okay? What do? We bring out the word of God by the Israelites. And you know what? Our people who are feeding, our people want to kill us for that. They actually want to kill us for bring out the word of God by the Messiah. But we're going to continue to bring out the word of God by the Messiah. We're going to continue to bring out the word of God by the Messiah until we get called up.
Alright, that's the reason why, as I said earlier, Lord going to destroy 2,000 people. Man. Scripture say in Lord say now go left the all together and punish. When man carry us in measure. And what is the measure? Zechariah 13 and 8. In all the land of America, 2 parts therein shall cut off and die, and a third are go left to go through the fire. Meaning 2/3 of people are get put to death. So majority of people are get put to death on this side. Is it and born back in the kingdom of the right mind, because people hate Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, the ways of the Heavenly Father. So Lord, I get rid of 2/3 of them. So the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, the one to put that spirit upon them. Is if receive his truth on this side, because Romans 11 and 7 and down. But the Lord put upon them a spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, even until this day. So they're not going to receive this truth on this side, yo. This is Isaiah 30 and verse 12. 9. Verse 8. Okay. Isaiah 30 and verse 8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book like the Bible, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people from well out of ancient Egypt, even until this day, 2019 going on to 2020. People said this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh. So they're not going to take heed, to the people, they're not going to take heed to the word of the Heavenly Father on this side, yo. So what the scripture tell us right here. We say to the seers, to the prophets, because the seers was before time called the prophets. He's telling us Samuel, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. So them don't want to hear the truth. See, they want to hear something make them feel comfortable. That's our people. That's the reason why I have them so-called churches, pastor there. You see me, I make so much money off of them people because I tell them something they want to hear. Tell them about blessing plan. Or like out here in Jamaica, you have certain time in the past, them have visa service. So them type of thing you people want to hear you. Something where you see make them feel good in themselves. They don't want to hear the truth. Elephant Man, that Jamaica dancehall artist have a song and say, the truth hurt, who can't take it off his flirt. Road left them pants and shirt. Anyway, back into the scripture. Verse 10 again. We say to the seers, see not, unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. So they want to hear lies, yo. Prophesy deceit. That's our people. Verse 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside. Out of the path. Cast the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus said the Lord. Slacker, wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, because all people despise the word of the Heavenly Father, and trust in oppression, trust not this way of life, the so-called white man way of life, and continue until the time of destruction. This is what will happen. And perverseness, and steer thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in an high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly, at an instant. People say, when they shall think of peace and safety, what will happen to them? Sudden destruction. So that our people might get put to death when they least expect it. So Matthew 23 verse 37 say, oh Jerusalem, Jerusalem's are people before it become a place, right? So, oh Jerusalem, oh Israelites, thou that killest the prophets, just like what they do back then. Well, I said this this Jacob I want to do right now. Come up to the brother them, I want to kill it, I want to shoot the brother them. Crank up all the gun. You see, what this scripture say? O Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them that which are sent unto thee. O often would I have gathered thy children together, even as an hen gather his chickens under his wings, and he would not. Jump back up to verse 29. Verse 29 say, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, as he did, slacker, because he built the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, that our people say, let our people say that no. We would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. So a lot of people say that them now never kill a prophet because them read the story now and certain thing will happen them, I say they never do it. But hey, them actually do it now because them do it to the men of the Lord. Them do it to us right now. So this is what the scripture say, right? Wherefore, ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. And you have yours right now. You see, that's the reason as I said earlier on this Latino looking Jake come and pull him go.
They actually want to kill us for reading our
Lord, I'll get them, yo. Two to those people, I'll get it, yo. Now time to come. Fill ye up the measure of your fathers. And that's what I do you because I'm the same one in the reincarnation back here today. You see me, come back basically, you see me, face them judgment. Verse 33 say, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from cities to cities, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, because people are going to pay this time around for everything when they do to our forefathers back then, of the prophets back then, because them and the prophets back then, them are the one to kill the prophets back then, back here today. See, but there is nothing new on the sun. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and there is no new thing on the sun. So them back here face some judgment. Even in Revelation 1 and 7. See, but the man that pierce him shall see him. So the man that pierce how shy 2,000 years ago, them back here today, to face in them judgment. So this is what the scripture says. I read verse 25 again. That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom he shed between the temple Slakia and the altar. So people are going to pay for every single thing when they do, yo. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. So they're going to pay for everything when to the prophets them. And all the sins when they committed, though. You see, if you want them to repent, you see, I hope and pray to Yahweh Shemir Shai, Lord, give me the strength and the faith to push this work onto the end, yo, because when Lord start to put in right upon the society, it's going to be very. I read one more scripture and close it off. Right, this is Jeremiah 15 and verse 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people, because people are seed of evildoers, as me I said earlier, going back to ancient Egypt until this day, yo. People rebellious. Them hate Yahweh Shemir Shai. See, but if we will have the world, then the world will love his one. So because we not have the world, them hate us. Because the things that we are saying is this guy against this way of life, yo. The word that Yahweh Shemir Shai is against this way of life. 15 and 1 again. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such are for death to death, and such are for sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity, the concentration camp. See, because a lot of people are going to get brought to concentration camp. In that time we're approaching right now, swiftly and speedily, the time of Jacob's trouble. Verse 3 says, and I will appoint over them, Yahweh Shemir Shai, appoint over them 4 kinds. The dog, it's like a bit excited. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the foes of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So all different style Lord are going to destroy people in that time to come. when he start to pour him wrath upon this wicked society. So all of people now we basically see this truth and take it for joke. Coming up against the men of the Lord want to kill or the men of the Lord. Guess what? A lot of people going to learn the fear of the Heavenly Father the hard way. When the Heavenly Father start to pour him wrath upon this society. So with that, may I say all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar Hashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all my brothers out there. I push this truth in all sincerity and all honesty. Shalom.